Hey, I want to talk about an interesting word that came into use several thousand years ago that we still use, but we use very differently. Uh, Abracadabra. What first comes to mind is probably a magician waving a wand. It's a great little phrase. The cool thing about it is that it goes way, way, way back, way, way back. It's something like 200 AD was the first time you find a really solid written reference to it. But it was such a solid reference that clearly it had been in use for a long time prior to that. This is the first time it's found written down as far as I can find. The cool thing about the phrase is that it's actually a combination of a couple of Aramaic words. Aramaic's the original language the Bible was written in, so very old language, pretty much out of use. But it's the first part of it, Abra, is I will create. Abra. And the Kadabra part is as was spoken. So the two combined means I will create as is spoken, which means that essentially what this phrase means is it's a manifestation. It's to say I will say this and it will be so. Okay, cool. So now we know the origin of the word. What does that do for us? The reason I want to bring it up is that's how important manifestation is. That what we speak, we can bring to life. What we speak can become true. And this is both good and bad because, if you're like me, at times you've talked down to yourself. I myself have, from time to time, said things that made little of my success or belittled whatever it was I was accomplishing. Oh, no big deal. Anyone can do that. That's no big deal. Self-deprecating humor. These things work just like manifesting. You may be aware of manifesting. Manifesting is speaking something into existence. And in the case of manifesting, we're typically trying to speak something good into existence, to manifest something good to happen in our lives. The same thing could happen with negative speech. You can also manifest that. And we do that much more. We're much more inclined as a species for some reason to project something bad happening. And then when something bad happens, we tend to have this attitude of course it happened because I figured it would. Well, why did it happen? It might just be because you manifested it into happening without even thinking about it. So the important thing is, abracadabra, you can manifest the good things as well. And clearly people have felt this way for thousands of years, to the extent that there was a special word made for this, a combination of two words crammed together from one of the oldest languages on the planet and a language used to write one of the most well-known, probably the most well-known book in the history of mankind, abracadabra. So what are you manifesting today? Are you manifesting something good? Are you manifesting with intent? Are you manifesting all the goodness coming to you? Or are you accidentally manifesting something that's not something you want? Watch your mind. Watch your words, not just the ones that come out of your mouth, but the ones that go through your mind as well. Find the words that are going to serve you. Manifest the good stuff. The good stuff, not the bad stuff. We don't need the bad stuff. Bad stuff will take care of itself. Today, abracadabra, manifest the good stuff.